So hello everybody and welcome to my very messy desk. If you watched my last video, you know that I've been painting at the moment at my dining table, so that's why I'm not at my regular desk, and that's why I also have this very ugly mat here that I actually use as a protection so that I don't stain my dining table. So the last days I haven't been feeling very well, and that's why I also wasn't able to make a video last week. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much, and I apologize about that. So for today, I'm still not feeling 100% well, but I can sit a little bit in paint. So for today, I decided to do something a little more, loose, just something to play with. And I also have this sketchbook that is kind of like staying in my closet for a long time, and I want to use it and finish it. So I think this is a good time and opportunity to play and also use the sketchbook. To start with, I think I'm going to go with some blobs. I have here just a watercolor palette, and I really don't mind what color I'm picking. I'm just randomly picking anything, and I just add the blobs on the paper. And then later on, when they're dry, I am hoping to draw something on top of them. I don't know if this is going to work out because I've never done this, and I know I'm not great at this, but we will see afterwards. Even though I am not feeling well and I am sick, I still have that kind of wish, like a really strong wish to paint. Like when I am laying in bed and really barely can go out of bed, I still have that burning wish to paint. So this has been really bothering me for the last days, and I'm happy I can see it now and do something simple, and that's what I'm trying to do today. Although I feel like this is going to be a little challenging rather than relaxing, which is what I am hoping to go for. But yeah, here we are. So let's just add some blobs, just some colors, and then see where we come afterwards. So I want to go with colored pencils on top of these, and I know I used granulating watercolors where I'm supposed to wait and let it air dry, but I have zero patience today, so I'm just going to blow dry it. Okay, let's see if it's dry. Oh no, this is still wet. Okay, that looks like a dog though, so might as well turn that into a dog later. So the rest seem to be dry. I rather not touch everything now, but let's start. So, I don't know, I think this is way harder than I thought it would be. Let's turn this into a dog. Maybe I should use a different colored pencil for the outline, because the white obviously won't show up on the paper. I want to add paws, but I don't know where to add paws. To me, this one looks more like a bird. Actually, I'm curious, do you, while you are watching this video and looking at all the blobs, do you think this would fit the bird, or do you see something else? Please let me know in the comments, because I think this is a very interesting topic. This one also looks more like a dog. I think this looks like a dog that's loafing, so let's give him some hands. Are dogs loafing like cats? Or only dogs that were raised by cats loafing? I don't know, I don't have a dog, neither do I have a cat, so Yeah, I don't really know. Well, we used to have dogs when I used to live by my parents, but now I'm living on my own. I don't have any pets because I'm renting and we're not allowed to have pets. Okay, next one. To me, this looks more like a seal laying on the beach, getting some sunlight, or sleeping. Well, obviously, I think the blob was not enough, but it's fine, I guess. Okay, and then for the next one, I think this looks like a fish. Yeah, this definitely looks like a fish. This is kind of easy. It kind of gets easy from now on. I have the feeling the start was a little harder, but once you get into it, you kind of get into the flow. Which one do we do next? This also looks more like a seal to me. Let's make it into a bunny. I think because the blob is not enough for a whole seal. To me, this looks more like an owl. Like if I was watching up to the sky, I would see an owl flying around, and this is kind of how it looks like. I don't want to watch a reference now, so I'm not sure if an owl literally looks like this, but yeah, I think you can understand that this is a bird, what I am kind of portraying here. Okay, let's do this one next, because I think it also looks more like a bird. I don't know why, but I see lots of birds, so I don't know if this changes the difficulty to difficult again, because all I see so far are seals, dogs, and birds. Although this looks like a raccoon to me, but from the back, like a raccoon that's going through some stash of delivered food, looking for some fries or some burgers. Maybe I should write raccoon underneath. Nah, this is fine. This gets difficult. Let's do this one first, because this already looked like a dog when I was painting it, so I guess it's easy. Okay, all I see now are just blobs. This looks like a potato. This one looks a bit like a bear. Let's make it a mouse. I've been watching Ratatouille yesterday. Again, let's make him eat a cheese like Remy. Because this really reminds me of Remy. And let's add a little tail, I guess, to complete the whole shape. And maybe also some feet. Then it really looks like a cute rat that just found some cheese. Now it gets a bit difficult. Maybe a slug. Because actually this reminds me a lot of the slug prompt of Peachtober this October, where I saw a lot of blobby slugs through Instagram. With all those little slug trails. A lot of people portrayed them in stars, which I really liked. And this last one just looks like a potato to me, to be honest. Ah, I forgot this one. I see a poodle in here, those poodle dogs. My parents-in-law have a poodle, a really cute poodle. And this really reminds me of him. This is really tricky, this one. All I see is a potato. Let's just give it some ears to start with, makes it easier. Maybe a bear. I see some large nose. It kind of reminds me of a child movie, but I can't tell which one. For the next page, I'm thinking about doing some portraits, and I have this gouache palette with all the leftover paints. So what I want to do is just use only the leftover paint. I will not be adding any other color. I will just practically be using what's here and figure it out. So I think I can fit, 6 portraits on here. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so let's add some clothing and then we will see how far we come, because I feel like I have a lot of green. But I actually don't really want to use that much green. So I feel like I want to give this one a strap top, but I didn't really paint the body, so I guess I'd have to do that again. I hope I have enough of the same color, otherwise it's gonna look quite different. But yeah, kind of looks quite okay, quite similar, and otherwise I can still go over it with colored pencils afterwards to kind of even it out afterwards. I feel like blue, so let's use this blue. I almost totally forgot I had that blue here on the palette. I was quite concentrated on the greens and the browns. Oh, that was a bit too big. Yeah, make it a bit thicker. And let's give it some stripes. I think I made it a bit too boxy, but it's okay. It's fine. Let's use some of the green. Maybe a turtleneck. I already painted over this, so a full turtleneck is quite hard, but yeah, I have this kind of turtleneck top that has some sort of flower ruffles at the top and on the side, so I think that's what I also want to kind of make here. And I want to change the colors a little bit into something interesting. Maybe a Peter Pan or flower. Yeah, because every neck so far are kind of like rounded without any color. So not collar. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. I really love this combo. Ooh, this is a really nice combo. The color. So I was talking about the color. The color combo is really nice. Forgot her ears happens every time when I do portraits like this. So I just hope the color kind of matches a bit with the skin tone. And then let's give some turquoise. Oh, that's strong. Yeah, well, it's kind of strong, but let's hope it works out, because so far all the colors that I have used are kind of muted. And let's just keep it simple. The paper's buckling. Oh well. So curls for her. Let's make it a little short. Yesterday I've also been painting portraits like this, and I kind of give all of them short hair. Looked very pretty, so I think I still have a little bit of that inspiration. Ooh, very difficult actually. I barely have any dark colors here. Everything is green. Let's hope that this will make some nice browns. Okay, this is a little green, but well, I guess I have to make it work, and otherwise she has green hairs. Actually, that's a hair color I rarely see since 2015. So I think if I really remember well, back in the day, I can't even imagine I'm saying back in the day, I feel so old. When I was a teenager, it was very popular to have kind of a rainbow hair. So you had like pink, green, blues, purples, like really kind of a rainbow, and you didn't have it on the whole hair, but kind of like under your hair. Can this make a black? Is this a black? No, it's a white. Let's hope this is dark enough. Oh, that also looks quite green. Okay, then I guess we have green hairs today. I'm also a little hungry right now, so looking at all those green hairs reminds me of some pasta and pesto. You know what? Let's make this pink. Hope this is dark enough. Oh no, the value is not correct. That's not showing up. Maybe this makes it darker. No, that's way too green. Okay, let's see if I can get anything dark by mixing all of these. Oh, this is so tricky because I really don't have any black or brown anymore. And the green is just way too strong. I can't get something that's a bit muted, like on the brown or gray color side. It's a bit okay, but still looks green. It's fine. At least the value is kind of matching, because what I just had earlier was quite light. Okay, let's give her a bob. So I kind of smudged this one, so yeah. Anyways, so I don't really have enough colors anymore to make the shadows. Like, I don't have enough browns and blacks to make the shadows, so I think I'm just going to do them in colored pencils today. But I usually don't really do them with the colored pencils. I like to do the shadows with paint, and then just the details, so the eyes, the nose, etc. I like to do in colored pencils. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please let me know which one you like or you prefer. I really love how the little mouse turned out. The little mouse with the cheese. I think it's really cute. And yeah, stay creative and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching until the end. Bye!